We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender. It's all about the young police from Jamaica. See Young Police Channel. Big up yourself. Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of.
If you are tired of seeing criminals get away with murder, tired of hearing excuses for the wicked, then it's time to take action. Hit that subscription button now and stay in the loop with the Jamaica Young Police Channel. We are not here to sugarcoat. We are here to expose the truth, bring justice, and make sure the real heroes get the recognition they deserve. Don't wait for the change. Be the change. Subscribe, like, and let's make some noise and hold those criminals accountable. Justice in action. Speak up. Crime must fall. And remember that we have go inside this description box and you'll see various links to various things for the Jamaica Young Police Channel. JamaicaYoungPoliceChannel.com, where you will see articles and stuff like that. Those who like to read, and we continue to give you guys exceptional material over here. So, moving on. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon members. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video.
Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Show me your hands.
Here.
10-33 at 1521 hours.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now. All right.
No, don't.
Stop fighting!
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back! Hands behind your back! What's wrong with you?
I was putting my hands behind my back. I was doing what?
Ain't no talking now, man. Ain't no talking.
I'm fucking talking shit, bro. I was doing it, bro. What's going on, man?
You're under arrest. That's what's going on.
Yes, you have just watched a video. You know that being black in America should not be a crime. Whether or not you want to believe it, it is. It's a culture, where white supremacy, evilness, wicked, and they don't see the fellow black American, or African American, or American as equal. But yet, whether or not you want to believe it, when Olympics and all of these things, it's the same black people that the police abuse. We're not talking about law, we're not talking about criminals, we're talking about law-abiding citizens. That they abuse is the one that gives America the glory on the international stage. Being in America as a black person, whether or not you want to believe it, your color, your skin, determine how you are treated by some police officers. I have my share experience, and I can say that my experience have been very positive, except on one occasion there was a police officer named Kevin Kane in Florida, here, Palm Beach, where he had given me a ticket for speeding and I wasn't speeding. It was a Ferrari and I was driving a BMW in the next lane. I was doing 70 and a 70 on the turnpike heading towards Miami, and I am the one he stopped the morning, and that was my experience. But what most black people or most people in the world don't understand that America's Olympic glory runs on black excellence. And still we are treated like we don't belong. It's just evil. You have to just have, as I said, racism and hatred is just something that is imparted to people. But yet these are the people who go to church. I don't know which God them pray to or if they believe that God exists. Because in the Bible, white people are not in the Bible. It's just simple as that. Everything in the Bible is all about Africa and black people. Jesus Christ was not a white man because at the time it was against Rome. So ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, whether you like or dislike African Americans, whether you personally feel connected to their story or not, there is a truth that cannot be denied. African Americans are the backbone of America's global reputation in sports, particularly at the Olympics. Every 4 years, and even now, at the new intervals, the world watches the grand spectacles of the Olympic Games, and every time without fail, America sits atop the medal table. Gold, silver and bronzes. The Star-Spangled Banner plays more than any other anthem. The world see America as the mighty nation that wins everything. Well, let's ask ourselves, who is actually winning those medals? Who's carrying that flag to the top of the podium? Who is lifting America in front of the entire world? It is not, and has never been, the white athletes of America who make this nation the most dominant Olympic force. It is the African American and black athletes who have done this generation after generation, from Jesse Owens humiliating Hitler in Berlin in 1936 to Wilma Rudolph overcoming polio to become a triple gold medalist in 1960, from Tommy Smith and John Carlos raising their fist on the podium in 1968, reminding the world that while they win for America abroad, they are treated like dogs and second-class citizens at home. To Carl Lewis, Florence Griffith Joyner, Michael Johnson, Serena and Venus Williams, Gabby Douglas, Simone Biles, Gabby Thomas, and Usain Bolt's Jamaican cousins showing the same excellence elsewhere. And more recently, names like Sidney McLaughlin, Levron, and Noah Lyles carry on the tradition. Track and field, gymnastics, basketball, boxing, swimming, even sports that American didn't even dominate before, like fencing and wrestling, have seen black excellence shine through. Boxing, you have never have a white American who dominates the heavyweight or any other discipline in the boxing world. Now imagine this. If the Olympic team reflected the white only fantasy that some racists still secretly harbor, if it was just white Americans out there competing, America wouldn't even crack the top 10 in medal count. You know who would lead? Like China or Russia, or even Jamaica in track and field events. This is an uncomfortable truth. The very people who are discriminated against, who are brutalized, who are vilified, those are the same people who give America a swagger on the global stage. And yet, look at how they are treated. We have just watched a video of a young man, calm, seated, asking, "What have I done?" while police officers punched through his window and assaulted him. This is not the first time, and unfortunately, it won't be the last. It is July 20th, 2025, and we still have to beg people to see our humanity. What is even more sobering is that now, in this era, we see Latinos and Hispanics are also beginning to feel what African Americans have endured for centuries. Mass raids, harsh treatment, at the border, profiling, excessive force, concentration camps, alligator Alcatraz, and it seems that when the system has had all its fill of black suffering for the day, it turns on others with darker skin or an accent. Let me tell you this, what America is teaching the world, and what many fails to understand, is that the people you oppress today are often the ones holding you up. Black people have done more for the advancement of human civilization than most care to admit. The very music that dominates global culture, jazz, blues, rock and roll, hip hop, reggae, comes from black creativity. The blood plasma you use to save lives. Charles Drew, a black man, open heart surgery techniques. Daniel Hale Williams, a black man, agricultural science, traffic lights, home security system, all innovations that come from black minds. And even before America, in the cradle of civilization, black people built societies, pyramids in Egypt, written language, university like Timbuktu, libraries that preserve the knowledge of European later claim as their own. There is no other race that has shown as much love to the world as black people have, whether through culture, compassion, fighting for justice, not just for themselves, but for others. Black people have always shared what they have and receive hate in return. You know why? Because it is easier for the insincere to try to tear down what they cannot measure up to. If you still harbor hate or resentments toward black people, you are fighting against your own interests. The truth is, we are all better off when everyone has dignity, when everyone has the opportunity to strive. When America celebrates its Olympic victories this year, remember who actually won them. Remember the sacrifices of those who were told they didn't belong, but still wore the red, white, and blue anyway. And when you see the videos of brutality, of injustice, of violence against black bodies, don't look away. Don't excuse it. Don't say, well, he must have done something wrong. Because that same man might be the reason your country has a gold medal in its trophy case. America cannot keep cashing in on black excellence abroad while trashing black lives at home. So my message to you, whether you are black, Hispanic, Asian, Native, or white, is this. Stand on the side of justice, not because it is the right thing to do, but because it's in your own interests. You want your children to live in a world where dignity matters. More than skin colors, you want to live in a society where your worth isn't measured by the bias of strangers in a uniform. So stand up, speak out, demand better, demand accountability. We cannot keep cheering black people when they are on the podium and then fearing them on the sidewalk. We cannot keep asking black people to win for America on track and then lose their lives on the street. We cannot keep expecting black love while giving back only hate. It's July 2025. The world is watching and history is taking notes. Will you be on the side that stood up, spoke out, and made things better? Or will you stay silent and let injustice continue? The choice is yours. But remember, those who have given you so much, the ones who hoist your flag, when the world is watching, deserve more than broken glass and fist to their face when no one is looking. Let's give them dignity. They have already earned 1,000 times over. They are human beings. In America, simply being black can feel like your first offense, a silent crime in the eyes of a system that too often treats you as a less than human being. And yet, we are not criminals. We are fathers, sons, mothers, daughters, neighbors, human beings deserving of dignity. If you're born and grow and eat, you're going to be an eater. The video you have watched shows the chilling example of this reality. A young black man with dreadlocks, calmly seated in his car, hands visible, not resisting arrest, and simply asking, pleading, what have I done? Instead of answers, he received shattered glass and fist. Police punch through his window and rain blows down on him. This is not how law enforcement should treat anyone, ever, let alone someone who poses no apparent threat. We all know not all officers are bad. I personally have had my mostly good interactions with police here in America, in Miami-Dade County. For example, I can't say anything bad about how I was treated there. But I have also experienced dishonesty, like the time State Trooper Kevin Kane falsely accusing me of speeding. And that's the danger. You never know which kind of officer you'll meet. Some of us are lucky. Some of us never meet a bad cop. But others, like the man in this video, have their dignity stripped away, their safety violated, and their trust in the system crushed. To those who have watched this, I heard you. You have watched with an open hand. Imagine if this man was your brother, your son, your friend. Listen to his words. What have I done? And let them sink in. Law enforcement is supposed to protect and serve, not brutalize and dehumanize. We must hold them accountable when they fail to live up to that duty. Speak up. Share the story. Demand justice, because until we all stand against this kind of abuse, none of us are truly safe. And we see what is happening right now in America in July 20th, 2025. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out. And this is the life of being black in America. So whether or not you want to believe it, America is the greatest country, but America is one of the wickedest countries when it comes on to black people. Because that's why I tell you guys, you see, African Americans have paved the way for everyone to migrate to the United States of America. But yet still, the hate towards them by everyone, Asian, Hispanic, Latinos, what you can call them, whites, anyway, Arabs. Even the Arabs them come to America, and the white government, the federal government, treat them better than how them treat the black people. Give them loan, them can't start them own business, but the black man no. But one day, out of the 7, things will change. As black people are not hopeless. We are always hopeful. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel finally out.